vehicles that are going by at Pleasure Point or elsewhere, and if they have a Jay Moriarty sticker on them, you know, you're suddenly cool. Everyone saw that he had the whole road in front of him. Not only a good-looking kid, but he surfed both long and shortboard with some of the greatest style to come out of Santa Cruz. In 1995, Jay was on the cover of Surfer magazine, and it's rare to have your fame tied to a wipeout. But he was 16 at the time, and he went over the falls at Mavericks on this humongous 30-foot face wave, and it was like a 16-shot sequence. But I think the second or third shot in the sequence is of him in midair. His big gun was up in his face, and his arms were spread out, and it was like the surfer's iron cross. Well, he survived that wipeout, paddled over to the boat after breaking that board in half, and got another 8 more waves with another board. He had a nickname for me, and my name is Boots, but he always called me Buddha. And he always told me to go when we were out in the water. Even if he was in position, he would always go, "Buddha, go Buddha." And I can still hear his voice telling me that, and it kind of burns into your head a little bit. The memorial service for Jay was probably the most amazing thing anybody here has ever seen or heard of. What nobody thought would happen was that on a Tuesday morning, during the week with you know, everybody going to work and school, that like 2,000 people would show up. Nobody knew how big of a deal this was going to be. So I was asked by Kim, Jay's wife, to bring Jay's ashes to her, and so I boarded the outrigger with his ashes, and they paddled us to Pleasure Point from the yacht harbor. And all of a sudden, within that hour that we were waiting for everybody to show, it got thicker and thicker with people. After the service, what Kim did was motion for everybody to come in, and so they just dove in to the center ring, these hundreds and hundreds of people. It was like a stampede, and it didn't matter if it was shortboard, longboard, kayak, boogie board. We were all one big family at this time, and this is what defined the aloha spirit that Jay personified.